Katie Blackwell, K-A-T-I-E-B-L-A-C-K-W-E-L-L, and Commander Thomas Campbell, T-H-O-M-A-S-C-A-M-P-E-L-L. Commander Campbell is the commander of the Special Operations Division. About 3 o'clock today, Minneapolis Police received a 911 call of a shot being fired inside the building to my right behind me on the 10th floor. As the officers were responding, there were additional 911 calls of shots fired from the location. The officers from the 1st Precinct arrived, went inside the building, and could hear noise that they also believed sounded like gunfire. The officers secured the scene and began to evacuate the other residents of the 10th floor. Our SWAT team also responded to the scene, and during that time, the individual began breaking the wall between his apartment and the hallway, as the officers were also evacuating residents from the 10th floor. The individual then began throwing debris from the apartment outside of the window in the rear of the building. During this time, officers from our SWAT team and crisis negotiators were able to establish some communication with the individual as he continued to throw objects out of the house and intermittently come out through the hole into the hallway from the apartment. Eventually, the officers from the SWAT team were able to distract the individual, and they were able to deploy a taser and then quickly take him into custody. The officers then secured the apartment, and they did not find any other victims or a weapon inside the apartment. However, we are applying for a search warrant to conduct a more thorough search. The apartment is in considerable disarray, and the individual, we believe, has a history of mental illness. At this time, he is en route to the hospital. He has a minor injury that we believe was sustained from causing damage inside the apartment, and the only crime that we have at this time that he would be booked for is property damage. However, the investigation continues. We're uncertain if there actually was any shots fired. We do not have any ballistic evidence or a firearm recovered at this time. That being said, I'm incredibly thankful to the police officers who responded, to the members of the Minneapolis Police SWAT team that responded. They performed heroically in trying to rescue individuals that they thought were in danger of gunfire, as well as using extreme restraint, and came up with a significant plan to safely take this person into custody quickly. And so I'm just incredibly grateful to them, and I'm thankful that we were able to end this relatively quickly in about an hour and a half with no other persons being harmed. If there are any questions, I'll take that at this time.
Chief negotiator being called like this, what is the process of deciding when that needs to happen and how goes it?
You want to speak to that, Tony?
It's all very subjective on what kind of a call it is, but we try to get a negotiator in right away to make contact with the individual to see if we can peacefully resolve the situation.
I hear with a 34-year-old man?
I don't have that information confirmed. I do know he is a resident of the building, and he does have a history of mental illness. There was, I don't believe there were any other individual, there was no one else with him in the apartment, and I don't believe he lives with anyone else here. Yep. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what's.
This one.
Thank you.